Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience and us tuning online through our friends at iHeartRadio. We're glad you all could join us as well. We're excited to welcome one of the winners of the 2020 Cancer Care Awards to our program today. Dr. Richard A. Dean is joining us. He won the President's Award this year. We're going to talk to him not only about the work that he's been able to do that got him recognized, but also about the Cancer Care Awards, why it's so important that these unsung heroes are being recognized, but also the impact they're able to have on others as well. Dr. Dean, thank you so much for the time today. Really appreciate it.
Good morning. Happy to be with you.
Well, I think one of the first things we should talk about, and congratulations to you again on being recognized with the President's Award. For those who are just now finding out about the Cancer Community Awards, or C2 as I know it's known, tell them a little bit about the awards, if you don't mind, and how the individuals are recognized.
Yeah, so the Cancer Community Awards are really about the unsung heroes of cancer, and there are 4 categories. People that are change makers in the community, things like access to care, the emphasis on the second one being on care, which are building systems that help support patients in that journey. And the third one is precision medicine, which is really more technical and medical contribution. And the last one is the President's Award, which is a catch-all for exceptional service.
Well, I think, and we're going to be giving the website out a little bit later, but yourcancer.org definitely showcases not only the work that they're recognizing, but also the individuals like yourself. So I think, one of the great things about what they're doing here, and as you said, to be able to recognize the unsung heroes, during October in particular, we know there's a lot of cancer awareness that is out there. So talk to our audience, Dr. Dean, about the work that you do that you were recognized for.
Yes, well, I'm a doctor in electrical engineering, and I volunteer at Johns Hopkins. And this began with my wife, Janet, developing ovarian cancer in 2009, and she passed in 2010. And my daughter, Samara, had ovarian cancer from 2010 to 2019. So I was a caregiver, and I walked that journey with them, and I found that cancer care is more about just a medical treatment. It's really a complicated journey. It's filled with all kinds of grief and distress. And it turned out that the complications of cancer seem to be worse than any of the treatments, and maybe even the cancer itself. And so when I was invited to the Patient and Family Advisory Council, I made it a focus to talk about urgent care for cancer patients, and they listened. And so I had an opportunity then to actually help them build a center, plan it, and develop it. and what they do is they treat all of the urgent care issues that cancer patients have, all of the things that happen in between treatment. It's life-saving in the sense that people get the right treatment at the right time. And the alternative would be an emergency room where it's just an awful place and not really suited for the kind of care that they need.
And I think, again, this is important for our audience out there because, Dr. Dean, just like, you were impacted, our audience, of course, are impacted by individuals, that their loved ones, of course, that are dealing with a cancer diagnosis or in need of that assistance. I think one of the great things when I was prepping for this segment, when I was on the website, yourcancer.org, the thing that it talks about is not only what you all are doing for the patient, but also the support of the family. Do you think that sometimes that is one of the things we don't think a lot about, or those who are impacted, that are caregivers, that are kind of on the front lines with those who are working in the medical profession?
Absolutely. The cancer affects not just the individual, but the family and sometimes even the community. And so it really is a journey, and you need a lot of help along the way. Patients and caregivers need the emotional support, the physical support, and medical support that they need to get through that. And caregivers have fatigue. There are cases where they just can't handle the load, the pressure, the anxiety is just too much. So you really need help for that. We have, for example, a caregivers cafe where we bring caregivers in to help talk about issues that they're having, connect with each other, and that seems to really help.
Yeah. I'd say this support is definitely so important, and being able to recognize unsung heroes like yourself, Dr. Dean, is so important as well. Again, everyone, Richard A. Dean has been our guest. He's the winner of the President's Award at this year's Cancer Care Awards. Definitely invite you all to go to yourcancer.org. There to not only find out more information about the C2 Awards, but also the work that they're doing to be able to not only to spotlight those who are on the forefront of this research and patient support, but also contributing to redefining cancer care as well. Again, that's yourcancer.org. And Dr. Dean, it goes without saying, you're welcome back here anytime. Looking forward to speaking with you again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Hey, more than welcome. And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. Let's make it amazing. Take care.